Hello Potter Puffs, I'm making another video today. I'm really excited. I thought I would do just quite a chilled video, and it's one that's been requested for ages. Over the years I've done many a shelf tour. What I haven't done is a come sort my shelf with me, is that the wording? Come sort my shelf, basically. A bit like a come shop with me, that's what I'm going for. But it's a video where you can kind of just watch me slowly organise my shelf. For me, it can be a little bit like, when I do it, because I don't know what I'm going for, it's difficult to make everything fit on, but for you this should be quite a relaxing zen experience. I've got a Quidditch set which I'm going to be putting on my shelf, so I'm going to try and move some things around and generally make it look a bit different again. I've had this shelf design now probably for a couple of months, maybe 4. But I haven't actually changed the design of the shelves for about a year. I'm kind of over the backgrounds and what I've got going on. I'm going to try and make it look a little bit less cluttered. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Also, big thing is happening soon. Still not sure I can say what it is, but it will be coming out on my channel, so please stay hooked and keep looking out for this video in the next few weeks. So turn on the notifications bell, set a reminder in your diary. There's something happening. I would love to tell you today, but I can't. Before we begin, here are the current shelves. I did used to have 2 bookcases. I did skim down my collection this year, which I don't regret because it is all of my favourite things now. I do have more than what's on my shelves, but the majority of the kind of artifacts and things like that are on the shelves. The only things that are not really on there are sometimes, like, I've got a couple of jigsaws, a Cluedo set, some clothing, some bags, things like that, jewellery. But this is the majority of the things that I own. And yeah, I like the design. I'm kind of thinking that I may put maybe books together. That might look quite good. I like the fact I've got posters behind, but I feel this shelf has too many now. And I did get rid of all my Funko Pop boxes, and I don't again regret that because they just took up so much room. And I'm a collector who likes to kind of just play and display things. So they are all going to be together as well. Totally forgot to record the bottom 2 shelves. Thought I'd press the time lapse button and I didn't. Never mind, so I'm going to show you now everything off my shelves and then get on with a bit of dusting. So we have plenty of things to put back. This is like my favourite section because look at all these little artefacts. We have the night bus ticket, Marauder's map, train ticket, there's loads of stuff. I've got my Hogwarts snow globe, my favourite pops. Legos at the back. We've got my wands, they're mainly underneath the box. There's a few more on the floor. I'm going to try and put all my books together, so let's get started on that. Now is the fun bit, so we have the decorating part. You might notice, or you might not, see that 2 of my shelves are bigger. This one is bigger and the bottom one is bigger, which means certain items have to go on that shelf. So I'm going to try and fill up the smaller ones first and see how we get on. I'm also going to go and find my posters to put on the background. I'm not sure where to start. I'm just going to start with something and we'll build upon it from there. That's generally how I do it. I don't know how many times I've done this now, probably, wow, I've been doing it for 3 years, so quite a long time. I've done it quite a few times. It depends. Sometimes, even though I love the artifacts, they are quite annoying to place. So I'll probably come up against that in a minute. As you can see from the time lapse, I changed things around so many times. I did this shelf loads of times until it looked as I wanted it. Obviously I'll show you in more detail at the end, but that shelf, yeah, took 4 attempts. This one I had to keep changing around. I go from like kind of waves of, do I want lots of things behind each object or do I want it to look quite clear? This time I think I'm going to use less posters, but who knows, I'm halfway through. It's like a good workout doing this. We finished the shelves. That took ages. It always takes me ages. And the worst part is always when you get to the end and you're stuck with random stuff and you're like, so I love these items, but I literally have no idea where I want to place them. So that happened. But at the top, we have some dolls, some of my more, I'll say, expensive artifacts. I really like how I did the Lego suitcase and the fact I put the creatures next to it. And I had no idea where to put Jacob, but that's a perfect spot for him, I think. And then we move down, so we have got, oh, books, yeah, books. I found room for the Quidditch set. I love that. It's such a nice piece. Really happy I can finally display it. I don't think I've ever had it out on my shelves before. Only when I first got it, I put it somewhere. It looks much better here. Some more books. I love that guide. And then in the middle, we have, I kind of went for a black theme, but it's got a few different coloured items on it. So we've got a Cornish pixie, we've got Dobby, Pickett, and my Nicholas Flamel wand, which I've never shown out before. This shelf I did near the beginning, but was actually quite difficult to arrange. So I put all of my classic 90s books there. I just realised like how garish they are in this day and age. They look really funny now. I love my Harry Potter bookend, and I've got a Hogwarts Express, which I like putting together. And I've put the majority of my pops there. I've kind of themed it, so I put kind of Harry's protectors at the top, minus Crookshanks. We've got Hagrid sending him off to Hogwarts, Ron on the train with Pigwidgeon. I had nowhere for Newt, so he's just chilling. We then moved down to my sweet area. I had a spare Harry Pop, and bearing in mind I don't have the boxes, so I have to put them on the shelves. So I just plopped him in the middle. Some Hufflepuff themed things. I have my Time Turners, Chocolate Frog, and this shelf at the bottom was a pain in my ass. You may have seen just how long this one took me to arrange. It was when I was left with all the bits. So I've got all my paper artifacts, which is really nice. I love them, but where do you put them? I could put them away, but I use them quite a lot when I do photos. So I kept them out and, you know, I'm cool with it. I think that's okay now. And then we have some journals and books that generally I don't use. I just use for display purposes. And the rest of the stuff, really. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It always takes me ages and ages, but we got a nice finished result. It never looks perfect when I'm done, but it's good enough. I am very happy. It's as simple as that. My shelves are arranged, but they look really, really good, and I hope you enjoyed finally getting to see how I did it, because yeah, it's kind of like a jigsaw. I've decided that's exactly what it's like. It's like putting together a jigsaw. I'd love to know if you guys have changed your shelves recently. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think and what your favourite item is off of my shelves, and I'll see you very soon for the very exciting video, and some other ones I think. Bye!